Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of March 2nd through March 8th. During that time, we'll have a waxing crescent moon, and that's just a really good time to, your senses are a little heightened, and it's just a really good time to focus and get some things done. We will then move into, the first quarter moon on the 7th and the 8th, which is kind of the opposite. That's definitely kind of a disruptor. You're feeling a little impulsive or impatient, a little bit active. So just keep those moon energies in mind as you're moving through the week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, your overall message here, Cancer, for this reading is the answers you need are coming. All right, let's see what the Cancer Collective has going on for the week. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to keep a spiritual journal. Sometimes we don't recognize the patterns evolving in our life when it comes to our spiritual experiences. So I found that just kind of keeping a journal, and that's, things that you're experiencing, things you're learning, maybe synchronicities that you're having, important dreams that are coming up, and just different encounters that you may have. But just keeping a journal of those things kind of helps you, from time to time you need to look back and you kind of see emerging patterns and things that you're learning, things that you're building or growing on. So just my little reminder for the week. All right, Cancer, for March 2nd through the 8th. The answers you need are coming. All right, Cancer, your overall energy for this reading is the Hierophant. So if there's answers that you're seeking, this is the card of guidance. This may be that you're going to, find someone who's maybe going to help guide you through something that you're going through. This could be a clergy person. This could be while you're at a tarot reading. This could be, just kind of someone in the spiritual realm, someone older and wiser than you. This could be, even if it's just, it could be a parent. It could be a friend that seems wiser, but looks like you're going to seek out some person to maybe help guide you through, just maybe some words of wisdom to get you through some period that you're going through right now. Your current situation is the Knight of Cups. So it could be that this is kind of emotional, or that there's something emotional going on that you do need guidance with. And I always say that whatever you're going through, someone else has already been through it, or they do have the wisdom to guide you. So if you can seek out that person and find someone to just kind of help you through, even if they're just there to listen to you, that's a really good thing to have. They may not have a lot of words for you, but sometimes just getting things off your chest is very, very helpful. At the root of your situation this week is the Ace of Swords. So this could be that you've had some sort of breakthrough, some sort of mental breakthrough, some sort of realization that has come to you that you thought, this is a breakthrough, and it's something that's very emotional, but it's something I need to work through. This could be just a thought that comes in. Our Ace of Swords is kind of our aha moment. So it could just be something that you've just realized, and you're looking for answers. The answers you need are coming, and they're probably all around you, not only in a person of guidance, a person that you seek out, but again, the universe is out there, is showing all of us just little answers to questions. They can be hidden in synchronicities. So just kind of keep your mind open and your eyes open for that, for not only that person to help, to be there to listen to you and to help guide, but also just the universe in general. What is just behind you is, yes, some anxiety and some sleepless nights over something. So, it could be that you've kind of been going through a rough time, and that's why this breakthrough is happening. We all do. We all go through these rough times, and we all have these breakthroughs, and we all seek out guidance. So just know that you're not alone. This is the way life is. This is what we all go through. And sometimes these things are major. Sometimes it's just a little minor annoyance. So it just kind of depends on where you are in your life and what's going on. But something has definitely been causing you some anxiety, and you've been kind of waiting for a breakthrough. Here it is. Now, what do you do with it, right? What is on your mind is your stability. And this could be your financial stability, definitely. I mean, that's typically what that card denotes, but this could also just be your stability in general. This could be your stability in the material world in general, like kind of like, is your housing situation stable? Are you coming to some realization about something in the material world that you're thinking, I need to make this change? It doesn't have to be, but it definitely could be. But you're wondering about your stability, and I'm almost thinking this more relates to your mental stability more than it does your material, although it could. What is just in front of you this week? Okay, so when this card comes up, this Six Here of Pentacles, I always ask the person that I'm reading for, where do you see yourself in this card? Do you see yourself in this giving position here or this receiving position? Because only you can answer that. And I think there's just a lot that's going on in this card that you kind of just need to ask yourself that, are you in an area where you're giving, or are you in an area where you need to be? And we'll see as the reading goes on if something else comes out here about that card. In your advice position is the Hanged Man. So this is just you taking on a new perspective. This is this aha moment that's coming in. You're kind of wondering about your stability. You're going to seek out some help, and this help that you seek out here from this kind of spiritual help, you might also need to seek out some sort of financial help. And if you do, that's okay. You're doing this from a new perspective, and you're doing this to get yourself into a better place. So um cancers can be very quiet. Don't be afraid to ask. If you need to ask for help, just make sure that you do it. You just don't be afraid to do it. You're going to be just fine if you do. What's beyond your control this week is feeling a little bit of grief and sadness about, maybe it's about the situation and about where you are. I mean, but I always like to say with this five here is, yeah, some of your cups are knocked over. This is a very emotional time for you. You're kind of turning your back on others when you probably need to reach out to others, because if you look here, these two, you've got these cups over here behind. You have some support. You have more support, and if you would just turn around and face the support instead of focusing over here, I think you have more support than you know. So again, I'm going to say don't be afraid to ask. Secret desire, what you're trying to avoid is, so here's a cup. Is someone handing you a cup and you're just kind of like, eh, are you not accepting the help that you need right now? If you have a friend or something that has been reaching out to you or is ready to stand there and help, again, like I said with this one, turn around and look for those cups. And if there's something coming at you, don't be afraid to not only ask for help, but to take the help. And if you're in this, I come back to this card here too, because some people, and I find cancers to be like this too, some are better at giving than they are at receiving. So make sure that you can be also in receiving mode when it comes to help of all kinds from your friends and family. In your outcome position is the Seven of Swords. So this is very interesting. This is our card of like cunning and being crafty, and it can also be theft and hidden agenda. So has there been some hidden agenda done to you? Or because this is in your outcome position, this may mean that you need to be a little craftier than you're used to being. And I'm not saying that theft needs to be involved here, but I'm saying that you just need to be a little bit more cunning and crafty, and maybe just with your words and your thoughts. Um, because that is in your outcome position. And it could be that, have you let yourself get into a position here that maybe you could have thought your way out of a little quicker, is kind of what's coming in. It's being hidden from you this week. Yeah, I bet. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is being hidden from you this week. This is like the ultimate stability. This is wealth and security, and that's kind of hidden from you. That's beyond your mindset this week. And I can see why, and again, if you're in a position right now where you need to take and you need to get that help for whatever reason, the answers that you need are coming, and you're going to get things back on track, back on track. Whatever this disruption has been for you, it's not the end of the world. And you have people around you more so than you know that are going to be there to help you as Cancer. So make sure you're saying yes to that help, and communicate that. I know cancers can be very quiet about that, a little stoic and just kind of go through things without seeking help or reaching out to others. But that is definitely some advice that I want to give you. This is make sure you're reaching out to friends and family to get some help. All right, final message here from the Soul Oracle deck is make necessary sacrifices. So what is that for you? I want you to seek out help, but I don't want you to sacrifice your mental stability. I think you need to make sure that if you are making sacrifices, you're making them to move towards to more stability. And again, this could be stability in your material and your mental world, but you are definitely looking at things from a new perspective. You're going to have to go about this in a different way. I don't know what's brought this on for you. The cards aren't really very telling about that. But again, the answers you need are coming. And I'm going to say again, you have to ask for help sometimes, and it's okay. And I think this new perspective is what you need. I don't see that this is wrapping up this week either. Whatever this is for you, it seems to like it's going to be ongoing, at least, I mean, definitely through this week and maybe next week too. So um, if you want to come back and we'll see if the situation has changed or evolved next week, or maybe it does clear up and you're just in a totally new energy, which I do hope for you, because this is kind of but this seems to be kind of an evolving situation, whatever this is going on for you. And there's lots of moving parts. I mean, we've got so many different elements involved. Almost all of them here, except I do see that we are missing wands. So the fact that anytime there's an element missing, this has to do more with emotional and with communication and your material world more than passion and fire. So that's something to think about, is what element is missing and why. What is going on that's so emotional for you. Tarot is a template, so this could be different for everyone, and this thing that's brought you some anxiety, that's the thing for you specifically that you need to focus on. This thing is bringing change. Whatever this thing is, it might have been abrupt for you, but it's definitely causing you to move into a new direction. You're going to make some necessary sacrifices. You're going to get some answers, and I think eventually you are going to be in a better place. So, Cancer, I really appreciate your time here with me today. I hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use. Of course, if you're comfortable, please leave me a comment. I love to get feedback. And if you have any kind of questions or anything about anything with the reading, I'm happy to answer those questions for you. I do post weekly, so come back next week and we'll see if this continues, or again, if there's a totally new energy here for you. Also, if you like my reading style, of course, like and subscribe. That'll help you find me next week, and we'll see what's going on then. So, again, Cancer, thank you for your time here with me today, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.